Well, that was weird. OBS decided to crash. I apologize for that. And I have nothing on screen. Why do I have nothing on screen? OBS? OBS, come on. Work. See, now it's up and running. It's just not really being very happy with it. I'll be back. And hopefully that has fixed our issue. I don't know what that was about. That was very weird. OBS has never really crashed on me before. And I forget what I was talking about before. So maybe get 2 uploads for the price of 1. Oh, sketchy. Dive over. There we are. Oh, what was I talking about? Anyway. No one can figure out what's wrong with the freezing, so I am just going to end up dealing with it until either it gets fixed or doesn't. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on with it, and I couldn't care less. Hopefully they release updates or something that figures out what it is. And I'm led to believe it's not my PC solely, because it happens to a lot of my friends as well who run entirely different hardware setups. So, I mean, I have an AMD processor and an NVIDIA graphics card. So, and it's the highest end of both of what I can get, short of getting a Titan XP, which I'm not spending the money on it, or Titan X little p, which I'm not spending $1,000 on a graphics card. I spent $700 on a 1080 Ti, and that's all I can justify, because it's more than powerful enough, and no game I have on ultra settings at the current 1080p settings will stress it very hard. Even an ETS2 multiplayer, I'm sure a lot of you know, when you get into a busy city, it has FPS problems where it just drops frames and drops frames and drops frames. I don't know why the frame rate goes all the way down. It has no reason to. It has no excuse. It does not utilize... when I'm in a big city, it does not utilize half of my processor and graphics card. It actually uses about 30% processor and about 50% graphics card. No. 30% processor, 15% graphics card. That's the numbers I'm looking for. Oh, squeeze. Yes. So that's odd all on its own. I'm not quite sure why it does that. It's a programming issue somewhere to do with the game. And I do have an entire video dedicated to that. I just don't feel like uploading a 40-minute video for something that could have been taken care of in 5. Okay, dude. Dude. Move. Oh, God. This guy's going to be the death of me. I didn't have a horn set up. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we are. Nope. 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 You too slow. Like, this isn't even a truck that I would drive on a regular basis. No problem. I don't have a problem with Renaults. Except for they're not in America, so not a fan because they're not in America. It's my only good reason. But anyway, I don't know what's going on with this, with ETS2 freezing and crashing. Like, it hasn't frozen yet. I have no doubt it will eventually. Why are you playing? I'm not playing on a keyboard. I'm actually playing with my controller. I'm playing with my controller because I can't be bothered to hook up my wheel because that's just too much work. Don't hit him. That was close. Hey, buddy. I mean, see, I just could not be bothered to hook up my wheel. That's why I'm not playing with it. Any questions? I have been really debating on getting my 21:9 monitor back out to start playing this game because it does give you a lot more to look at, and it does kind of shrink down. For everyone who uses a 16:9 monitor, it does shrink down the visuals for up and down. but you can still see so much more left and right, and that's why I bought it originally. So you could see, or so I could see everything. And now going back from, that sort of an aspect ratio down to 1080p again, it's really taken a lot of getting used to, and frankly, it's annoying, beyond annoying. But we persevere and we make it work, because we can. And I really don't like this truck. It's okay, it's just not that nice. I miss my Volvo. And my Mercedes! That was a bit of panic braking. I have not messed with any of the gameplay settings on this, so literally I have to stop at all the red lights. I can take damage, all that jazz. And as you can see from the little guy laying in the bed on the GPS down in the bottom right, I have fatigue simulation turned on, just for the sake of single player. I might see if I can get a mod for better graphics, so the game's prettier, heavier traffic, maybe more, maybe angrier traffic, just to give us something to look at. Oh god. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't really felt like going quite so far yet. I mean, for ATS, I actually have quite a few mods. I mean, I have a 10,000 horsepower mod for my for all trucks, because, well, why wouldn't you want 10,000 horsepower in a truck? Jackknife a little bit. Where do you need it? In the worst place ever. Figures. Oh shit, I actually did hit that quite hard. Hope that didn't hurt anything. 5% on the truck. It'll be fine. Sue me. Again, I'm not used to playing with a keyboard. I'm used to driving with a steering wheel now. That's a tight squeeze. I get the feeling I was not meant to go this way. Stop. Cut the wheel all the way to the right. See if I can pull a Yui here. It's gonna be tight. Woo! Oh, at least it looks like it was tight. It felt like it was tight. I can't see. I don't like blindside backing up. I don't like not being able to see what I'm doing. Go all the way this way. Get her turning. Keep her turning. Not too far. I think that'll be good enough. Come on. Come on. Oh, please don't hit that trailer. Please don't hit that trailer. Oh my god, that is close. As my stepdad, who is a real trucker, would say, plenty of room. Have a 1/4 inch worth of space on each side of the truck. Plenty of room. Yeah, for who? Shockingly, I have seen a lot of truckers in real life be worse at backing up than I am in a video game. How sad is that? Come on. Come on. There it is. Boom. And all of the damage, of course, was done in the freaking parking lot. It took a third of my experience. Oh well, it'll be fine. What should I get? Let's go for high value cargo, because chances are that'll be more beneficial. I'll worry about the eco driving when it actually matters. But because I'm not the one paying for gas in the trucks, I don't really care at the moment. We'll go for that. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to upgrade or get I'm sure I'm... What's the word I'm looking for? I'm sure I'm going to level up after my next one anyway. That's the best price per distance, so we'll take that one. Backing up with a controller is taking a lot of getting used to, though. What is this one? Ah, that's a Mercedes. That's what I'm talking about. Not a particularly powerful Mercedes, but a Mercedes nonetheless. Now, as far as the trucks in this game are concerned, I am a big fan of the Volvo and the... Can't go out this way. What am I thinking? Good lord. I am a big fan of the Volvos and the Mercedes because I just like them. I have no other reason for it than that. They are a couple of my absolute favorite vehicles. Okay, so I'm hauling like one track from what looks like a an excavator of some sort. Or I'm sorry, a digger, as they call it in Europe. Just gonna fling it out of here. Don't hit the pole. I hit the pole. I'm gonna end up hooking my wheel back up, aren't I? Damn it. Anyway, in Europe, they call any earth-moving equipment a digger, even though that's not entirely true, because you have bulldozers, and you have backhoes, and you have front-end loaders, and all kinds of things. No, a digger is a person. Digger is definitely a person. Go. I need more power. More power, more better. Move, bitch. Get out the way. That's how people drive in real life. They ride you and flash the lights at you if you don't go fast enough. By the way, if you live in North Carolina and you're one of those people that you literally pass a driver that's going the speed limit, I hate you. I really, really do. One of my... Wow, that was totally a stop on the blue piece of shit. Like, really? Anyway, back to the story. One of my friends, every time they leave and go anywhere, absolutely anywhere, they end up getting passed. Just randomly and for no reason. Going the speed limit, sometimes going about 5 or 10 over, because of... by sign, because of what they drive, passed every single time. I cannot ride with this person, because they get passed. I mean, how big of a hurry are you in that you're going to pass somebody that's actually bothering to go the speed limit? I pass people that are going slower than the speed limit. Normally. But that's just me. Oh my god, I'm locked to 90 kilometers. I can't even go 60 miles an hour? Come on. Oh, that's cop. Hey, Popo. Pushing my luck with the police. Don't break, don't break, don't... Fuck you. Stupid piece of shit of a cop. This thing is ridiculously slow. It's mind-bogglingly slow. Now, what I can't decide is if I want to keep taking these small loads to and from places, or if what I'm going to end up doing is taking, or if when I can get a truck of my own, either me drive it or let one of my people drive it. or hire someone, more or less, to drive it for me. So this way, I don't really have to sit here and do this all day. I can just, you know, sit here and not do anything and let somebody else take care of it for me. Because, I mean, other people, they're not going to damage the truck, so it's not going to matter that much. They're going to earn me money whenever I'm sleeping or arriving or leaving or doing anything. So, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. One thing I absolutely can do, though, is I can go about this game two different ways. I can either wait until I'm eligible for a car loan, or for a bank loan, and buy a truck then. Or I could just save up, keep doing the loads that I currently am. I'm going to try and pass you here. I keep doing the loads that I am until I can afford it. Oh, Jesus. Until I can afford to buy a truck of my own, and then not have to worry about the, what am I trying to say here? Somebody help me. And not worry about the bank loans at all. Now, there are a couple of ways of looking at that. There is the whole, you know, keeping the game going longer, which would be me just keep doing this until, you know, I have the money to buy a truck, which I'm approximately a 20th of the way to affording my own truck already. Doing these loads, it really stacks up and pays off quite quickly. I mean, I'm sure if you could get paid this much for doing this in real life, more people would be a truck driver, because you could very easily make, you know, 6-7 figures a year. Because I'm on, like, day 2, and I have $5,400. That's not bad. Or 5,400 euros, which is $7,500. $7,500 in 2 days. You think for 2 seconds I wouldn't quit my current job and go make that? Absolutely. All day, every day. But that's not how it works. In reality, you do get paid per the load, but you don't get paid nearly that much. I mean, you might get paid a couple $100 if you're lucky per load. Sometimes more, depending on what you're hauling, where you're hauling it, how long and how far it takes you to get there. But, nah, I don't think I can do that. I mean, I do enjoy driving. This is why every upload so far has been a driving game. Now, it's not by any stretch of the imagination all of the games I have. I do have Just Cause 2 and 3, and I have Portal and Portal 2. Those are games I might do a playthrough of, but I can seriously beat both of those in like 2 hours. On a good day, I can beat both of those together in 2 hours. But those are the games that I enjoy, and I want Portal 3. More than anything else, I want Portal 3. I enjoy the puzzle games, especially like that, because you really do have to think outside the box. You have to think almost in the fourth dimension, because you don't just have up, down, left, right, you also have to worry about time as well, more than anything in that game, because there's a lot of things, if you don't time them correctly, you can't progress. But of course, there are game-breaking glitches that allow you to just speed run it, but why would you want to speed run it? Why wouldn't you want to actually play the game? It's a game that's meant to be played. Why not play it? You're holding me up, dude. Speed limit is 80. And I believe that is the truck limit. Come on. You can do it! No, you can't. This is annoying. Like, driving with a controller is a lot more... What's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot more physically easy. Oh, crap. Wow. Fuck it. See, if I'd have had a controller, that wouldn't have happened. If I'd have been using my wheel, that wouldn't have happened. Pardon me. And that's how you be a dick. That's how people drive in real life. We've all seen the videos on YouTube of the reckless drivers literally just like going on shoulders to go around people, passing people on double yellow lines. There was one guy quite a few months ago. I was letting my mother drive herself to church back before she got her license. And on the way there, less than like 3/4 of a mile from my house, there's a small town, and it's got these two like really, really sharp hairpin turns. And this guy driving a green BMW. Now, this is actually quite a sketchy story. It's a green BMW. It's got blacked out rims. And it's got stickers in the back window. Passes us. Now, we are doing the speed limit on a double yellow line. And he passes us with us going the speed limit on a double yellow line in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. Now, to pass us, he had to have hit at least 50 with just the nature of the speed that he went around us. Hello, Cyrus. How are you? And at that point, you're literally going double the speed limit. Now, on the way back home, I was driving because she was too shaken up, because my mother is scared of driving. She's scared of everything that has to do with driving. Or at least she was. I'm not sure how she is now, but that's how she was back then. So I ended up driving back home, and lo and behold, like, probably seriously 400 feet from where this all went down, there's a green BMW, blacked out rims with stickers in the back window, just sitting there on the side of the road in a parking space. Because it is a small town, they do have parking spaces on the side of the road for parallel. So I drop her off at home, and I knock on the door of the house that is parked out in front of. I take her home, then I go back and I asked him, did you go down this road, about 9:30, 9:45? And he said, why do you ask? And I told him flat out, because me and my mother were going down this road, and we were driving a little red BMW. Or a little red BMW. Well, it is a BMW. It's a Mini Cooper, which is owned by BMW. We were driving a little red Mini Cooper, and this guy in a car that very, very closely resembles the one that you have sitting out front passed us on a double yellow line, just right here. And I just came to see if it was you. Well, he had a couple of buddies that were there that were vouching for him. Nah, he was at my house in Kaiser. He said if it would have happened in Kaiser, I would have said, oh, yeah, it's me. And I'm just like, okay. I just came to make sure. Because my mother is not a skilled driver. She doesn't even have a license. She still has her permit. And, some guy driving like that, she was shaken up. She had to pull over and let me drive her the rest of the way to church. And I just came to see if it was you, and if it was you, to tell you if you ever did it again, I would personally chase you down and report you to the police. And maybe that wasn't the right thing to do on my part, but I did it nonetheless. Now, since then, I have not seen that same little green BMW sitting in the same place. Or at least sitting on the same, what's the word I'm looking for here? I haven't seen it sitting in the same parking space out in front of the same house. I have seen a lot of other vehicles sitting out there. We're looking for skilled drivers with their own trucks for large number. Need money? We can help. Visit your local bank. How much can they give me? They'll give me $100,000. Have I passed a truck dealer yet, or am I? Yes, I have. It's a man dealer. I don't want a man. What's this? That's a Volvo. How much is a Volvo? $101,000. Alright, I need you guys in chat to decide. Should I go ahead and buy my own truck? Or should I continue using the other trucks? Because I do have enough money, I could buy this specific truck right now. I think it's not going to give it to me because I don't have the money. But I think I can buy this specific truck right now. I will available at level 10, yeah. Actually, I can get either one of these. I can get it right now and start hauling other loads. Or I can continue hauling the same ones that I have been until I'm able to get a much better truck than this until I hit a few more levels. Any suggestions from chat? Anything at all? No? Okay. I guess nobody's watching me then. Forget you guys. I'll just go back to doing other loads then. The benefits are the money that I make here I get to keep. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go into the job market and find the most expensive price. I'm not going into Europe. I fucking hate driving in Europe. Nothing against Europe. I just really hate, loathe, and despise driving on the other side of the road. That's actually not bad, because that's just right there, and it takes me through takes me through Lily. So I'll take this one. Power! Now, the one thing that oh god, this is a heavy haul, too. Look at that. Now, I do really like the heavy haul trailers in this game, like no one else. I like the whole, and it's a Volvo. Oh, Volvo. Very, very nice trucks. Oh, shit! Got the beds and no options. You have the slightly better interior, I suppose, because you've got the actual, you got the executive interior, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Because you've got the stick-up GPS out of the dash. I'm not actually a fan of that sort of GPS. I mean, I do approve of the really, really thin bezels on that one. But it looks kind of flimsy. Like, you get in a car accident, and your hand's going to slip off the wheel, and you're going to punch that, and it's just going to be done. A car accident. Just a traffic incident or what have you. I do not know how what that car just did was legal. Literally turning from the inside lane of a roundabout straight through to an exit. Like, really? That's how you want to drive? Okay, then. Now, the one thing is when I do get if I do buy a truck, I can immediately go into multiplayer and start hauling, with other people. Or I can at least start hauling with other drivers, which would involve me probably not streaming, but recording so that I can actually post up the video and use it as evidence against people who are intentionally ramming. Now, if you are one of those people that you go into multiplayer and you have the explicit the intent on ramming people, go play a different game. Because this is not the game for you. If you're one of those people, you go in the multiplayer just because you want to troll some people, go fucking play Minecraft. Go play any other game where that is redeemably okay. Because I'm going to tell you right now, somebody in multiplayer tries to troll me, it doesn't go well. Because I do have recording software. I do use it to my advantage. I mean, I can set up another channel just for reporting on ETS2. Absolutely. I don't want to have to go to that extent. I mean, I can download 2 versions of OBS. One for recording, one for recording for YouTube, one for recording for evidence. And no, I am not above doing that at all. Are you gonna let me come over? Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That was a nice driver. Thank you. Now in America, if somebody lets you over and you in a truck, it is common courtesy. Lets you over and you really, and you're in a truck. It is common courtesy to flash your lights, your hazards at them. Just as if you were a driver and a truck wants to come over, if you flash your lights at them, that's giving them the signal to go ahead and come over. And a lot of people don't actually know that. I don't see how they don't know that. That's just driving 101. And of course, your horn is the big fuck you, what are you doing? I like the big fuck you, what are you doing? Especially my car. My car has, I drive a Dodge Dart. My car has the quintessential fuck you horn. And I quite enjoy it. Ugh. Being limited to 90 sucks. I don't know if anyone has realized, if anyone in here that watches this on a regular basis actually plays. I know TJX, I know he watches, or he plays ETS2. But they've recently released new policies where you actually have to abide by the speed limits and the rules of the road, essentially. Basically, you can't pass on a double yellow or in a city, and obviously you don't ram. That is basic 101. But some people do it anyway. Why? Because they are asses. One thing I would like to see actual traffic. Like all of the AI traffic in this game. Well, in single player, you know, the buses, the other trucks, the cars. I want to see those in multiplayer. That would make that game a lot more interesting. Because I know for a fact the AI traffic in this game, they're terrible. I know that offhand. I know, well, they respect me, but they don't respect everybody. Some people, they get right in front of them and then slam on the brakes. Which, that happens in real life. It does. But also, trucks kind of do it to cars, too. You let me over? No. Really? Really? People do that in real life, too. That green car up there, how it just swerved from this lane back over into this lane. They do that, and I don't really understand why. But then again, I'm intelligent. I don't do maneuvers like that. I mean, I scare the crap out of my friends, but that's me. That's how you make a turn. That'll be fine. I haven't hit anything yet. Keyword. Kind of surprised I haven't hit anything yet. Normally I hit about everything. Yesterday I was trying to drive an ETS2. I just could not make it work. Every time I tried to drive, I would just hit something. I think I'm getting a little too close to the guardrail there. Maybe a little bit. Not too badly, though. I'm not damaged, which that matters. Extra experience. Extra experience means more money. Well, extra experience means more levels. More levels mean more money. More money, bo better. I don't think I'm going to start doing, like, the really, really long hauls. in on this one because that takes forever to do. Like maybe when they finally release the rest of America on ATS, I'll see if I can do a load, just for recording that takes me all the way across America. But that would take literally about all day. I mean, sometimes it can take 2 hours just to go from Northern California to Southern Arizona. And that's real time. Not game time. So, I mean, literally going from Southern California all the way up to, like, Maine, that would take ages. Or even going from West Coast to East Coast or vice versa. That would take ages. Why you make me slow down? I don't like slowing down. I like speeding up. Now I'm losing all kinds of speed because I can't shift gears. And I can't shift gears because, well, there's no real gear shifter in this thing. Like, how do you select your gears? I don't understand. There's not like buttons on the dash for it. This looks like it's got like ABS buttons and everything, and traction control, and liftable axles, and I don't know. I don't know what all the buttons in a truck do. I've only ever been in a semi like twice in my life. Which is still massively more than most people. Massively more than most. Alliteration. You only get it here. Oy vey. Oh, wrong button. No! Asshole! This is taking ages. Now, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy driving this game, or driving in this game. I mean, it takes a long time to be able to hold your lane relatively well. And I don't know a lot of people, they've played this game a lot more than I have. They can't. Oh, crap. Whee! Made that corner a lot faster than you did. I know a lot of people that flat out just cannot drive in this game whatsoever. Yesterday I was having one of those days. No matter what I did, I just kept smacking into everything. But that's a side effect of me just being me. I'm not a good driver in this game, and I know I'm not a good driver in this game. I'm still a lot better than most people. I don't literally smack into everything every time I drive. I smack into a lot of things every time I drive. I haven't yet. I don't think so. I about rolled it back there, but I didn't. That's got to count for something. Style points, at least. Fudge red. There we go. I can see that. I wonder if I can make a right on red in Europe. I honestly don't know. Oh, looks like I'm not going to find out either. Cut that right over. I forgot I was hauling a heavy haul, and I don't have to cut that too sharp, or cut too wide. Now, there's one complaint I have with the heavy hauls. I cannot back these things up, like, into a position for anything. I am not good at it. Never have been. Never will be. Having steerable axles on the trailer throws my brain for a loop. Whoa! Dude! Fucking really? Asshole? I don't know what a distribution center needs with whatever I have on this thing. Now, I can't see. I can't see a damn thing. Oh, shit, wrong way. Come on. There we are. Back it up. I hate these mirrors. Because I can't see anything. I'm guessing. I have no problem admitting that. I feel like I'm going to hit that curb. I feel like I'm running over that curb. I feel like I hit that curb. Alrighty. Try again. Come on. I'm a failure, and I know it. We can go around it this time. Or just run into it again. Shit, wrong way. Will you go? Thank you. It's not exactly the preferred angle to be trying to do this from, but... Come on. Go, you piece of shit! This truck really does not like moving, does it? Like, I know I'm caught on it, but damn. Like, I'm not really caught on it bad enough to where this wouldn't be able to be moved. Maybe I am. Oh, good lord. I'd like to think they'd give me a spotter with a load like this. Oh, that's the building. Sorry. See, I told you, I cannot back these things up. I told you. Fuck it. Good enough for you is good enough for me. I don't think I damaged it too badly. Excellent. I like no damage. And level 2! And 1 skill point. High value cargo, why not? I have $13,000. I can borrow up to $100,000. And I'm not going to! Alright, well that's going to be the first installment of this story mode. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys have a nice day.